started out as the treasurer, and which meant obviously I was responsible for all the finances, getting the bills paid, collecting the dues, keeping track of it, keeping it in all the QuickBook files, and I struggled. I really struggled, and it was by that point that's when we came and found you guys, because we were like, we need help. We knew we needed a management company because we obviously were having trouble struggling paying the bills ourselves because we're all busy. You know, we're all full-time, you know, we have full-time jobs, and you know, I actually was a landlord for 2 of the units, you know, and plus I have a full-time job on top of it. People have kids. It just got to be too much. And we just knew that we would much rather have somebody that we trust, you know, doing it, you know, we'd rather pay somebody to do this for us. We talked to you guys, and it was a very reasonable price. We thought, you know, for the amount of money that we were going to be paying out, it was completely worth it, you know, to have somebody be taking care of this, to give us, like, you know, peace of mind that, you know, everything was going to be taken care of that needed to be to keep the building running. You know, most of the other companies would be like, you know, we're too big. They wouldn't be able to be one-on-one with us, you know, and that's one of the things that we like about Connected, is that we have a really good rapport with you guys. We have one-on-one, you know, I can email you, I can call you, you know, any time of the day, and you'll say, okay, this is what you need to do, whatever. You know, we have a lot of really good accessibility with you guys that we do appreciate that a lot. You act like you care, you know, about our building, like you manage it as if it was your own building, you know, which was one of the main things that we were looking for when we were looking for a management company. You know, we talked about it as, you know, just the owners. We said, we want somebody who's going to care about this building as much as we do, or at least pretend like they do. And you guys, you definitely do. You've been really hands-on. You've been, you know, really accessible, and you've given us great advice. And right off the bat, let's face it, we've been a very, very high maintenance association. We've had a lot of problems. But with all the challenges that we've posed with you guys, you know, we've been really happy with the advice that you've given us, you know, the responsiveness, and helping us get in touch with all the right people. That's an awesome resource. It's a phenomenal resource for you guys to offer that. And plus you keep updating it too. You know, you keep adding, you know, new functionality to it, which is fantastic, because that means that you're paying attention to it, you're listening to what people are telling you, you know, that they would like to see. We had a situation where one of the owners, who the person owned 4 units in the building, and he wasn't paying the assessments, or he was way behind on them, and clearly had no intention of catching up. We decided to take him to court, had liens put on the property, you know, which is one of the things that you guys really helped us out with, getting us in contact with the attorneys to take over that for us. But once we put the liens on, then, you know, of course, then we had to go through, the intent was to get the order for possession for these units, and at which time then we would be able to rent them out ourselves. And one of the units happened to be empty, and so we were really happy that you guys decided to take that on for us. You guys were able to take over finding a renter to put into this unit. You had a clear understanding of the fact that, you know, what it needed to entail. You know, we weren't looking for, you know, the maximum amount of rent. You worked with us. You know, I know you explained things to us. You gave us, like, really good advice on, you know, how we should proceed, you know, as far as, like, finding a renter for these units.